So here I'm going to share with you the cycle of renewal. This is the creation of Frederic Hudson, the founder of the Hudson Institute of Santa Barbara, where I studied coaching. I love this framework because it brings so much hope to everybody. And that's my intention with uh, sharing this information with you, to bring hope to you. You see, initially, Freud said that our future was basically determined by the quality of our childhood. And Frederick Hudson said, no, there is so much more hope for grown-ups. As we age, we can still renew. We can change, just like plants that change, we can also do. I find it so inspiring just to think about trees, how they change during the year, how they change during the years. We can also change. And this is what the cycle of renewal is all about. So I want to start describing the phases, and I want you to start thinking and evaluating where you are. I want you to see this as a clock, and we are going to start in the phase one from 9 to midnight. This is the time of life when everything is perfect, just in Disneyland. You plan, you do, you get things done, the dresses fits perfectly, you are in love, you get pregnant, you get married, you get promoted, you start a new business, everybody buys from you. Everything goes your way. Everything is just fantastic here. What is the big danger of it is burnout. When people are working really hard here, the big danger is that you get totally into too much action and you can burn out. But there are more things that can go wrong, and that is simply life. You know, suddenly the doctor says you have name a very serious illness, or your husband, your wife can come up and say, "Darling, I want a divorce." Illness, divorce, bankruptcy, things that are external. But it can also be internal, like disappointment, disengagement. This is the moment when life doesn't feel that beautiful, that rosy, that sparkly as in the phase one. And we end up in this stage that he calls the doldrums. The doldrums is really like being in a cage. Is a stage that feels really uncomfortable. We feel really caged, literally. We feel limited, confused. Things look very dark. This is a very uncomfortable and painful stage. This could lead to addictions. This is where people start, becoming alcoholic or workaholic or all other kinds of addictions they may get into. And it feels so uncomfortable that people just want so much to go back to phase one that in their loneliness get a new partner that is exactly the same emotionally as the first one. They go into a new job that exactly with the same emotional problems as the previous one. They go to a new country with exactly the same characteristics of horror that the previous country. So this escaping, this what is called the mini transition, is taking them to phase one, making them happy for a little bit, but it's bringing them back into the doldrums really, really quickly. This is a way of living that, uh, is very Western, if you wish. It's just you are good or bad, and that's it. And of course, we strive to be good. Phase one is good, and phase two is bad. So we try not to be in phase two because it's just bad. But I invite you to see this phase two not labeled as bad. Uh, I love to bring this and my Aztec background. This phase two is not bad. Is dark. In the darkness, in a cave, things are transformed. So it's a time to feel deeply what you don't like. And with that, you're invited to have a transformation. And that transformation just can occur when you say, well, actually, it's not my husband, it's not a job, it's not a city, maybe it's a little bit about me. Taking personal responsibility is what will take you out of the doldrums. That is the key to get out of there. And when you get out of there, you enter in a different cave. This cave is more wholesome, is definitely less painful. It is also dark. We don't know how to be there in general. This phase 3 that he called cocooning is such a beautiful name. It's really like if you enter in a cocoon, and in the cocoon, you will be transformed into a butterfly. But if you know how butterflies are created, in the cocoon, the caterpillar is actually eating itself. So it's also painful because it's a period of getting to grips to what is that in you that needs to go. That naive nature of you, that aggressive nature of you, that inability to set boundaries, that inability to say things in the right moment. What are all those things that you need to let go? So, yeah, indeed, it's also painful, but it's painful in a different way because as you are letting go all these things that make you less you, you start transforming who you are. And that is what is a cocoon. You start becoming a butterfly. And when you really feel that you're starting to become a butterfly, it's really time to get out. So this is 6 o'clock. This is the time when you are so beautiful. This is when you are full of passion and purpose and desire to live life. It's so exciting. And this is the time when you get out. And the phase 4. So why do we have phase 4? If you are ready to take on the world, why do we have phase 4? You are ready. Well, you're ready and you are not because you're so excited. You're a butterfly. You see all the flowers in the world. You like everything and you don't know where you're going. You don't know if honestly this flower is the flower for you or this other one or this other one. This is a time where you're not ready to commit to anything. This is a time when you go out dating a person per day because you don't know what kind of partner will be good for you. This is a time of educating yourself or re-educating yourself because maybe you want a new career. So you take courses of different kinds. This is the time of traveling. You don't know where you will be living and you are open to see which culture is more suited to you. So this age, phase 4, is really exciting. It's really the butterfly. You're so beautiful. So the dangers of all, sorry, when does this phase finish? When you commit. So when you commit, you say, of all the people I dated, this is the one for me. Of all the courses that I followed, this is the career, the new career I want to go for. Of all the countries I traveled to, this is the country I want to be living in. Commitment is what will get you back into, if you wish, Disneyland. And it's a cycle because as we go through life, there will be many 12 o'clock moments. When somebody dies, when you get ill, when a company goes bankrupt. But the more you get conversant with this cycle, the stronger you get because you will learn how to renew yourself. You will learn how to say, oh, I'm actually in the doldrums. Yeah, I'm actually drinking too much. or I'm actually watching too much television, or I'm actually, I'm in the doldrums. Yeah, oh, I caught myself. Or I'm cocooning. Again, I'm writing my journal, I'm meditating. Oh, I'm actually in cocooning. Or I'm, partying too much and wanting to see too many things. I am getting ready. So the framework helps you with self-awareness, but also it helps you managing your life in deciding what are the things that you can do and you should not be doing. So in the face of the doldrums, in the face of cocooning, in the face of getting ready, it is a very bad advice to take decisions that will stay with you forever. Like a tattoo, it's a very bad idea to get a tattoo in these phases because you don't know who you are becoming. You haven't committed. It's a very bad idea to invest in real estate and to say, I'm going to be in this country, in this neighborhood forever. It's a bad idea. Or marrying or divorcing. When you're in doldrums, in cocooning, in getting ready, I advise you not to commit. Really not to commit. Go there in life, seeing the magic of life. Invest in your personal development. Invest in traveling, instead invest in journaling, invest in learning, in books, in therapy, in coaching. Specifically, if you are in these three areas, doldrums to understand what needs to go, cocooning to understand who you are becoming, in getting ready, expanding what you have to do, coaching for phase one is a little bit um, tricky because the person is really happy. The danger here is that the person can get burned out, but they don't notice because they are really happy. So when they are really burned out, they end up in the doldrums, and that's when they contact therapists and coaches. So personal development, phase 2, 3, 4, invest in that. Real estate, anything solid. Think about these things are very uh, Taurus, very material, very solid. 3D things. Invest that in phase one when you are committed to something. And more air things, more spiritual things, invest in that in phase 2, 3, and 4. A very important caution for the ladies who listen to me. Phase 4, if you are in phase 4, that is when you're the most beautiful woman you have ever been. So I ask you, I beg of you, at that time, you will have so many suitors. Everybody will find you beautiful. Everybody will want you to be in their project, be with them. Wait, wait. You are the CEO of your own life. You wait until you feel solid. You wait until you feel ready for that new beginning. You are the boss. Don't go too quickly. Don't say yes too quickly, particularly if you are in phase 4. You manage your own time. Take time to see if it is really the opportunity for you. So this is a cycle of renewal. If you have any questions, please send me an email, ask me questions. I'm delighted to help you. This has helped me tremendously. This has saved me of many problems, and I hope it saves you of many problems, many tears, and most importantly, that it brings hope to you, which is that's really my intention. Yes, it's a cycle of renewal, but also it's a cycle of hope. Wherever you are in this cycle, it's going to pass. And you're going to grow and you're going to renew and you're going to become an even more beautiful person than the person you are right now, because I know you're a really beautiful person. All the best to you. Till next time.